Over a decade has passed since the time when Soulja Boy, formerly known as DeAndre Way, first began making waves. His reputation precedes him, despite the fact that his concerts are noted for their high energy and captivating compositions. Many people have the opinion that he is the most prolific liar in the annals of rap. So, precisely what is it about Soulja Boy that has made him such an infamous character in the music industry? Which came first, his music or his dubious assertions? Let's investigate this subject more thoroughly and find out. Since the beginning of his career, he has maintained a reputation for making remarks that are considered to be quite controversial. He asserts that he was the first rapper to begin promoting his music on the internet and has a claim to that title. He also claims that he has earned more than $20 million in a single year. In addition, he has said that he is the creator of a number of other items, including the drip, the swag, and even internet money. It is obvious that none of these statements can be trusted, since they all seem too fantastic to be real. The falsehoods told by Soulja Boy are not limited to his assertions that he invented various things. In addition to this, he has been found lying on many occasions regarding his personal life. In 2019, he was engaged in an automobile accident, and he said that he shattered his wrist as a result of the collision. However, just a few days later, it was reported that he was performing without any obvious signs of damage. He has also been known to embellish his childhood and background by claiming that he was raised in abject poverty and spent periods of his life living on the streets. In point of fact, he came from a family that was of the middle class while he was growing up. Soulja Boy has been discovered lying about both his personal life and his music. He does not only lie about his personal life, however, he also lies about his music. He has been embroiled in a number of legal conflicts over the violation of other musicians' copyright, and he has been accused of copying rhythms and lyrics from other artists. In 2019, Nintendo filed a lawsuit against him, alleging that he was selling illegal copies of video games via his website. Within the rap scene, Soulja Boy's notoriety as a liar has not gone undetected for very long at all. Other musicians, including Tyga, have voiced their disapproval of him as well, with Tyga referring to him as a fake rapper and accusing him of stealing his style. Even his fellow rapper and frequent collaborator, Lil B, has confronted him about his dishonesty. Soulja Boy's notoriety for being the most prolific liar in the annals of rap music is entirely earned. His many assertions about his inventions, fortune, and personal experiences have been disproved again and again. His participation in court battles and the falsehoods he has said about his music both contributed to the damage done to his image in the music business. It is quite evident that Soulja Boy's legitimacy as both an artist and a person is, at best, dubious, despite the fact that he may still have a small but devoted fan base. One of the most notorious liars in rap is Soulja Boy. He lied about his hairline, an upcoming $400 million sponsorship agreement with World Poker Fund Holdings, and everything in between. Someone on Twitter who claims to have bought a TRDR Pocket video game system from him and then never received it, accuses him of establishing a fake account and indulging in fraudulent activities. In 2018, Soulja Boy launched his first concerted move to cash in on the lucrative console gaming sector. He released the Soulja Game Console and the Soulja Game Handheld, both of which were met with mediocre reviews at their first releases, but managed to capture the interest of players nevertheless. But with his most recent move, he's taking a more nuanced approach. Together with Go Games, he'll be releasing the Android-based TRDR Pocket retro gaming handheld. This smartphone is probably designed to look like an iPhone X, but with a dash of hip-hop style. For those interested in playing classic games, this system doesn't seem half terrible. Soulja Boy made waves when, for the first time, he discussed his money in a tweet, including an endorsement agreement he inked with a relatively unknown business that doesn't want him to be recognized as too conspicuous a figure in their market. With so many blogs, news sites, and social media channels providing their take on every topic under the sun, it's important to do your own digging before blindly trusting anything you read online. Reading jargon might be useful as well. The UD community has invented a number of phrases, many of which have many connotations, some sexual, some not, and some of which are potentially derogatory and discriminating. One of the most influential figures in rap history has a lengthy history of theft allegations. Despite being arrested many times and having legal issues stemming from theft-related events, he has amassed an army of admirers who believe in his talents and are willing to put their faith in him despite losing thousands. To get greater attention, a musician may embellish his credentials by calling himself the most influential artist in hip-hop, knowing well that he would not be held accountable for his false claim. This strategy allows them to avoid detection while yet gaining visibility. Soulja Boy has a bad tendency of embellishing his wealth by claiming, for example, that he owns a mansion for $8 million and that he closed a transaction worth $400 million that never happened. The burglary of Soulja Boy's house resulted in his arrest. The intruders got off with $700,000 while live streaming their crime on Instagram Live using a stolen phone. It is possible that these criminals utilized it as evidence against Soulja, according to the police. The imposters contacted Soulja Boy's celebrity acquaintances, informing them they had signed with Soulja Boy's label and requesting them to share their music videos on social media and appear on future recordings as guest stars. This hoax may have been more successful if they hadn't broadcast it live to his millions of Twitter followers, but as it is, they gave too much away. According to reports from TMZ, Soulja Boy has been the victim of burglaries in the past. While he was away, burglars got into his Hollywood Hills home and stole many valuables. His housekeepers realized something was wrong and called the police. TMZ claims the robbers may be seen on an Instagram Live video broadcasting about their heist. They used surveillance video from inside the residence to determine when and where the rapper was going while dressed in hoodies, shirts, and sunglasses. The manager of Soulja Boy's 20-city talent showcase alerted police to a gang of robbers who were thought to have originated in South Haven, Mississippi, where Soulja Boy often conducts talent showcases. Soulja Boy, DeAndre Way, is widely regarded as the most prolific and effective liar in the history of hip-hop, fabricating anything from early anecdotes to current rumors. Allegations have also been made that he sold software he stole without the required permissions. It's common knowledge that he brings shame to the hip-hop community. He has been accused of stealing from fans, cheating on his wife, and sexually assaulting minors, all of which should be very embarrassing to any working artist. His first record, titled Unsigned and Still Major, the record before the album, included his most flagrant falsehood. He falsely stated that he had a deal with Cash Money Records when he was really signed with Interscope. Soulja Boy, the rapper, was born in Chicago but grew up in Atlanta. Beginning in 2005, he released his first song, Crank That Soulja Boy, in 2007. It topped the Billboard Hot 100 for 7 weeks, not all consecutively, and earned him Grammys for Best Rap Performance in 2007. He's been accused of everything from plagiarism to drug usage to fraud ever since he started making music under the moniker rapper. In addition, multiple lawsuits have been filed against him for alleged breaches of federal law. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission is looking into his claims that he has made money by advertising Bitcoin assets without being required to do so. The SEC claims that Lindsay Lohan and Soulja Boy, actual name DeAndre Cortez, has been unlawfully promoting Tronix and BitTorrent enterprises releasing crypto assets on social media using their real identities. The Soulja System game console he recently lied about. The Pokemon and Super Mario games from Nintendo are playable on this emulator. Even while it's a lot of fun to play and doesn't break the bank, Microsoft's Xbox system isn't that much of a technological advancement over cheaper Chinese knockoffs that have been rebranded under his name. That's all for today's video, guys. If you like our content, feel free to subscribe to the channel, share, and hit the notification bell to get the latest news from us. Thanks for watching and see you next time.